Our favorite movie critic, Louis B. Hobson, joined us. Of course, Louis and I had a run of about 3 years in Calgary.
And the bear.
And the bear. And it's nice you've got your pajamas on for us one more time.
Yes.
Right now, we have to talk about an actor that is so big right now, and he's got roots to Calgary in the fact that he played a little football here. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, made the transition from football to wrestling to here.
And he is, Mike, a bona fide movie star.
He is, yeah.
We have lots of actors, but we have very few movie stars anymore. And that's what Dwayne Johnson is. He's as big, even bigger in Europe and Asia. He's the biggest American movie star in China. And the Chinese receipts from his movies is what pushes them into profit. Because for a Dwayne Johnson movie to get into profit, it has to make around $300, $400, $500 million. Because they're spending $250 million making these damn things. So, there's the studio shaking and quaking away and saying, please let everybody want to see this.
I love watching him. I love watching his movies.
He's very, very funny.
And he's very likable.
Yeah. But to me, he's still this monolith, right?
Yeah.
If you put him in T-shirts and things like that's fine. Put him in a suit and he looks funny.
Get Carter. Remember that show when he was the gay guy?
Yes, and this is it. Dwayne can do almost anything. Right now, his Hobbs and Shaw is doing extremely well at the box office. But he's got a whole raft of them coming up. We're going to see him this year in Jumanji 2, because Jumanji 1 made so much money, right? Then he's doing The Jungle Cruise. Guess where that one's coming from?
Disney.
Yes. The Pirates of the Caribbean worked, so now they're doing Dwayne in the Jungle.
But didn't he do that movie about the ferry, the Tooth Fairy, and that didn't go over too well, did it?
Well, again, you have to be careful with him.
Yeah.
Because, people go to see him and they want action
That's
from him
what I'm
now.
saying, yeah.
They don't want just comedy.
Yeah.
He's very good in comedy, but everything he's got coming up is action. His third one, right off the gate, is something called Red Notice, and he's going to play an Interpol guy, and he's tracking an art thief, and the thief is going to be played by Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Now they are the best of friends.
Are they?
Now. Ryan has a guest spot in Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
They didn't put him in the credits or anything, and when he turns up, the audience howls.
Yes.
And of course, with Ryan Reynolds, the guy just riffs his way through movies now, right?
Yeah.
He's just going like this, and he just keeps throwing it out. He's so fast. He's almost a Robin Williams now. Ryan Reynolds.
Well, almost.
No, you're not there yet. But he can do that.
You know what I like about both of these guys? And when we're talking about The Rock, but what I've heard from friends that knew him from the football days, that when he comes back, he's so grounded. He's such a nice guy. I heard he's the nicest guy in
Hollywood right now. That's what they say. Yeah. And
you've interviewed him.
Oh, many times.
Yeah. And what do you think?
He's fun to interview because he's got the same sense of humor that we see in his movies. He's got in real life. He just transplants it. They're writing a movie now for him, and he's producing it and everything. It's a real guy. They called him the King of Hawaii, and he was the man who united all the tribes in Hawaii, so that when the white men came into Hawaii, there was a force there to greet them. So he's writing and he's producing, and he'll star in that script.
I thought the guy that united Hawaii was Magnum P.I. Gee, what a touch. Okay, let's take a look at The Rock. Thanks, Louis. It's awesome as always.